Alright. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Witcher 3. I've been having so much fun in this game, not even kidding. So we're gonna go to visit Triss and likely proceed with the main quest a bit. We are level 12, which means that we have definitely outleveled this quest. But yeah, it's time to get moving. And Ciri's footsteps should also be something close by. It should be something that we'll definitely come across by getting clues here or something like that. But let's do the Triss thing because we know that one is quite near. So you're gonna be spending some time in Novigrad, I guess, exploring, figuring things out here. Damn, are you shady, huh? What? Excuse me.
He must be a maid to that barber.
Well,
Killed
well,
the
another
daughter in a
freak.
day.
But damn it, I don't know.
Interesting. What's the symbol? Some kind of a herbalist? Excuse me. There's a lot of stuff here to loot, actually. I'm just gonna go crazy here and loot all of this. Can't reach that. It's locked. Oh. Okay. This takes us to the back. So perhaps herbs. Okay. Oh. Ah, there we are. You're the merchant.
A good one to you.
Greetings.
Herbs, young lad.
Not that
Monk's hood, for instance.
yeah.
Have a look, young man. You
Sure.
You just might
So what you
have
got?
your
Needed for a quest? Okay, let's take that. Quinn. We have Yrden. Yrden, okay. Glyph of Quinn, okay. Bear hide, potted pearl. What about these? Enhanced dancing star. These are alchemical formula. Dragon's dream. Grape shot. Samum. Moon dust. You know, ideally we would want to just buy as many of these as we can. Right. Elemental essence. Water essence. Oh, interesting. So how many can I buy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're broke. I could buy the cheaper ones for now. You know, because these are cheaper. Oh, 6 different bomb types. Northern wind. Moon dust. We'll take Dragon's Dream, Grape Shot, and Samum. Okay, we don't have enough cash for that. Can I sell this to you? I cannot sell. These I can though. Yeah, we'll be back once we have more stuff to sell to this guy. Get the remaining formulas.
take care.
Okay. But he's a good herbalist. He gives us a lot of formulas for sure. I wonder what that hatch is all about. It's locked. Okay, I think this one had an upstairs, right? Okay, it has an upstairs. We just can't go down. No one here. Okay. Some cards here. Not Gwent? Oh, perhaps they are Gwent. Perhaps if you talk to that herbalist downstairs, we end up here to play. Could be, I don't know. Paladin longsword, huh? Okay. There's some stuff to loot, I guess. Nothing really special. Get back out.
Watch it, tramp. Novigrad's not your stomping ground.
King of Beggars Henchmen.
No. Oh, fuck. Tongue right.
Oh, terrible times.
No bread.
Alright, so we took this bridge. Seems to be right here.
The plague.
Oh,
Oh,
guess not.
greetings.
Wow. A lot of alcohol for sure, but I don't know what I'm going to do with that much alcohol. It doesn't really help us in combat. Like, we could recover with it outside combat,
Greetings.
but in combat, just not so helpful. We go around this. Locked. How about up here? Okay, there's a place here. I can go in here.
Enchanters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Okay. Locked.
Whores. Whores everywhere.
Okay.
Waste of breath.
Some actor.
La 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 la.
Our Novigrad, shining a brilliant pearl amongst cities, cradle.
Oh. Cutscene. Not what I expected to arrive to. In the center of the city. But then again, this is The Witcher.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special fire for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you. No, I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please.
Dear God. Wait, what? So not human.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Burnt Doppler. By the stench of entire indifference.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Fact that y'all know the difference between the smell of human burning and
grand
Doppler's burning
spectacle.
is even more creepy. It's a town that's used to seeing people burn,
It's a
basically.
You bloody
Oh shit! Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I swear I don't know when I can loot and cannot loot stuff in a town. It's just one of those games. There's no indicator whatsoever. At least make it red or something. Yada yada. Okay. So don't touch the loot. Just read the post. Triss Marigold, witch and harlot is wonderful practice of black magic conspiracy against the crown. Not what I expected to arrive to.
Bye tomorrow.
Rosemary and Thyme, the hottest spot in Novigrad. Okay.
It's a rank.
Oh.
Well, well, look who's here. The White Wolf himself in my humble establishment. How can I be of service?
What do you do here? How's business?
How's business?
Really? That's the best you got? That's like asking a... Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed...
Nice.
Are you a dwarf or
So
just
you
a
might
short
think.
old man?
But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that,
Got some coin I'd like to convert into...
you've come to the right place.
Oh. He just does it immediately?
How can I be?
I need coin.
Of course, I'll arrange.
Just like that.
Look, besides, we tried.
Oh.
How can I?
Pay back the loan? Oh. I see.
Want to pay back my...
Splendid. I should.
Till next time.
Alright, so the loan is like 30% or something. Not like I can loot this, right? Yeah. Guess it makes sense that they wouldn't do it that way. Notice board there, shopkeeper there, innkeeper there.
I's a war veteran. Spare me a crown.
What was it happened to Foltest again? Hey, you. Seen any prime fillies?
These guys look kind of shady.
Sod off.
What do y'all do here?
In life, you gotta take risks.
No. No. Nothing awfully useful. Maybe that.
What do you want?
God damn it, it's another one of those. No. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a way in anywhere else here.
Return alive in one
Let's
piece.
check this one more vendor. So vendor here.
Tomorrow what you can buy today.
Wait, where is it?
Help.
Here?
First, I thought it a jest, but then yesterday this it.
Oh.
Calm.
Geralt of
Geralt of Rivia's enough.
a man came to me a few years.
Who was he?
He didn't introduce himself,
All right.
and perhaps
Be glad to look over what you got.
Oh. It's a book vendor. come across those every day. Sure. Hmm. Chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah, that ought to do it.
Help a pull back.
Alright. Where's the notice spot? There we go. Right. And let's head towards where Triss should likely be. Through here? Nope. An elusive thief. Oh, is that so?
Sorceress. Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. If you know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Meng.
Someone call for me. Wonder why. It's Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber. What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop. Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
The bat can sniff out.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Man, I hope we will be able to get some information out of him. Runestone. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Conjunction of the spheres. Morons to schools ambassadors precisely such passengers from another vessel. Some contract papers. Sure.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
So she was here. Oh, that helps confirming things. By evening with a vampire. Regis, Barber, and a medic. Refused to answer my queries to how he miraculously survived the furnace, like temperatures inside burning in with so much of a scratch. Not all vampires are alike. The vast family contains both mindless Ketacans, Fledras, and Chimerans. Now even a Witcher can discern a higher vampire from a mortal man. Contrary to popular belief, they cannot be killed by pounding aspen sticks. They do fear running water, garlic, or the symbols of any creed. They do not fear symbols of any creed. It might be consolation to learn a vampire's bite does not turn a human into one of their numbers, and do not in any way need our blood in order to survive. To them, it's merely a delicacy in which they indulge from time to time, like men do with fine wine. That's oddly interesting. Vampires are very different in this world, it seems.
Herbs, roots, just turned to healing.
Piece to information, mighty essential for the herb is Griffin. Okay, that's fine.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Witcher signs. Yeah, okay. Basic information that we already know.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
Not quite the devils you thought. Witchers. Why is she reading up on Witchers?
Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
She was packing in a hurry, perhaps? That might be it. Yeah. Okay, so much for the investigation here. Looks like I won't be able to get much out of it. Was that just bonus? Like for us to just go in and investigate? Seems a bit odd. Looks shady.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
No.
Fetch some metal,
Good work.
wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Okay.
Captured and displayed in a sideshow of circus. Well, it would be quite profitable.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who stormed the Nilfgaardian?
What next?
Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
You must sweat like a swine in that
Yep.
jacket.
This guy's a thief. Okay.
Bloody easy.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Guards! Pickpocket!
That is the...
I'll follow this one. What happens if I just go and talk to him?
What's he doing here?
Arms for the... Take pity on me, miss...
You can also talk to this guy.
Oh, no. I need...
There's this
Aye.
heard men like
And I've heard they've... Now? Wobbly.
So he's not giving us information.
Overwrapped sheep's feet.
This guy's running though.
Holy moly, you're a scab.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die.
Wait, are you slowing me down?
All right.
I don't know that. Help poor fellow out.
Okay. He doesn't have the information.
The bonny birds that prance by here, teeth like full bellows, begging to be squeezed.
Ach, Fabian, it's only healthy this yen for wenches.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Oh, all right.
Mm-hmm. A little switcheroo.
Pizza rank.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Can it get any worse?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Oh, it's clear as the eternal fire.
Horson's henchman. God damn the names. Where is he going? Beggar?
Sod off. This is mine, though.
Not one that will answer us.
Won't get you a copper. Got to be elegant like me.
Okay. What's going down there?
Behave, Witcher.
Hard times we live in. Someone wondered if I could, well, have a go for half price.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. But you're a regular. Do the Witcher.
Then I choose the front.
Officer, taking a rest from witch hunting.
See ya.
Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you.
Okay.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the Graves upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
50.
Might be a problem there.
Then come back once you've solved it.
You can investigate a bit more. It's a merchant.
Why buy tomorrow what
You're a merchant?
buy
No.
today? Push.
Oh, there's a merchant behind the wall. Okay. So we found the hideout. We didn't talk to beggars. So it seems like maybe...
Awful pale.
Shut off, half munch.
Passiflora's Novigrad's most
Oh wait, is that a armor?
We fix it for you.
Oh, no. You should all come to the wrong place.
It is, isn't it? Alright, nice. Hattori?
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house. Heartily recommend. Blimey.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades. Who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, Indeed, I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
He seems awfully nice.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Just that, it's like that. Okay.
Looking for a good...
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
good one. But all jests aside...
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food...
I see. Someone control...
Not officially, though. All supplies
Ernst
go
van
through
Horn.
Ernst van Horn.
Horn.
And they say
Okay.
he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst van Horn.
Modest beginnings. A small dockside...
Other methods?
A bit of slander here. By...
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated.
Oh, Cleaver's a person.
Alas, it was all in...
I thought Cleaver was a
Tried negotiating?
Cleaver.
Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you
I don't know.
just...
Those guys make swords, right?
Proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld, too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... He demanded an inordinate...
Would this guy know the
share of
password?
the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
Say no
Never
more.
know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine.
Splendid.
Okay. So we gotta unlock this this vendor actually.
Goodies. Some filth laid its nest in this secret passage.
Got a big dump brewing.
It's a material world, and I'm a material girl.
Material girl, huh? Very funny. Why are we climbing up here? So I thought perhaps we could
Got right cabbage.
Jump
last night.
in.
Head feels like it's full of sauerkraut.
Nope. Doesn't allow that. Clearly, they do not allow me to jump over this either. So they thought about it, or that they knew we'd think about it. Yeah, well, in that case, not much I can do about that.
I need a rest.
Where you going?
That's just talk.
Well, well, another freak.
Greetings.
Okay.
What?
You wouldn't know anything about
Oh, you don't mean to.
Okay.
Greetings. Boring and filthy.
Oh shit. Jeez, dude. Okay. Easy. Okay.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
Well, we don't have a choice. We gotta pay our way in. That's fine. $50 is okay. I just thought maybe we'd be able to figure out another way in, but game seems kind of strict about it.
If I met you, mate, back there at Locken Lee. Well, well, another freak.
Yeah, alright.
Open up. Oh, that's right.
Don't know.
Pay up then.
Catch.
You may enter. Oh, right after you leave me your weapons. They'll be safe in my locker.
Dude, seriously?
Fine. Make.
No worries. Be wait.
No weapons, huh? Uh-huh. Place of beggars. Glass door.
What are you off?
Well. Don't have enough coin, huh? What do you sell? Inventory weight? We can take that. That's sure. Sure. Let's take that. Yeah, let's sell that. Not really any better. Okay.
See you.
Alright, at least we got a inventory upgrade. Nice. We'll take it.
What ails you?
Can't see out one eye, my lord.
Pick him again.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked.
Mages.
I'd like to
That's a
repay.
pretty necklace.
those names on
Get
the
it.
city council. How are things?
Good. More.
Figures.
That's Triss Marigold.
Time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes. High time.
Me and my men will manage just fine. without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken? Or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? A man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted.
That's
See,
good use of
Witcher,
words.
I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things
Well,
to
he
take
seems to be
care of in
both
town.
intelligent
I'll be glad to tag along.
and decently nice, actually. Suitable for a leader for sure. But to steal from people to earn back the city, I don't know if I'm into that. He's a thief at his core, and that's the only part that I don't know how it's
What's
gonna
your
work.
arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. Nice to hear a few kind words, but my friend needs his weapons.
Course, I got 'em. Said I'd have 'em and give 'em back. So I'm giving 'em back. Here's your junk.
Thanks.
You watch out for yourself, miss. Novigrad's not
The writing in this game is better than
not a
like
city for you.
a few hundred movies combined. That's not, it's not even close. It's like once in a lifetime kind of game. That's what this is.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know?
I like
more?
how she's covered, like all over except her tits. What if someone recognizes her by just based purely off her tits? That would be one hell of a way to get recognized, right? Like, hey, I remember those tits. I've seen those tits. Catch him. Hey, guards, it's her.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes,
somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky
That's
this
a
time, but
weird
you'd best leave via
description
the
of
sewers.
torture.
The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Oh. Oh, so this is the trapdoor. Right, it is the trapdoor. That makes even more sense now. Monsters though? I thought this was a smuggler's place.
There's a draft. Could be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't.
That was fast.
Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But now that...
Give me a sec, dear. Why did I switch my sword? Why the bloody hell did I switch my sword? That's weird to know. I had no idea I even did that. Okay.
Stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things: coin, coin, and even more coin.
Because he gave us back our weapons, so it switched by itself. We didn't do that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. What about the bombs? Gas and ignited. These two destroy monster nests. Sure, we'll keep Dragon's Dream. It'll be fun. Throw a bomb and then ignite it.
Mages, confiscating their property and possessions, and they'll go out. Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom, unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
I like how we're pretty cool about this. She's totally not. I see it. Wait, that wasn't it? That had to be it, right? Unless it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't. There we go.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Couples banter.
Sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents.
Fair enough.
But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
That's nice.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
We can do that, I guess.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Where? Did we miss this?
I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
That's true.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
She was a royal mage.
Reconciled?
This is post-war, technically. And then there's even more evil forces like the Wild Hunt now. Damn, this I can't believe the story is just beginning. We are literally level 11 guys, and this story is just beginning. I can't believe it. I already feel like we've spent so many hours in this game just side questing and exploring the world and getting to know people, and we're just meeting Triss Merigold here.
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
Of course you wanna know.
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
An honest answer.
She's fine.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Those are some chunky rats.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
Well, you guys are so dead.
We've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have the pain, duped and trapped from a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon. Well?
Let's go, Triss.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me.
You didn't sound like this earlier.
They'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
There we go. That's how we do it.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town.
Oh, what?
Corinne Tilly. Very capable,
A one Nyromancer?
Corinne's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejonkir, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt.
That guy in the
Should
back.
go now. before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Well, at least one thing I do know is that Triss Merigold is not going to betray us like the other witch that we had to unfortunately eliminate. I'm still not happy about that one. That really ended up poorly.
Need something
What do you have?
So you're also a weapons vendor, but you're not as skillful as the other one, huh? Okay, let's check this mantle first. What do I get? Demeritium. I'd rather just sell these, to be honest, because I think the gold at this point is necessary. Price. Do you have cash, buddy? Looks like you do. Oh, okay. Now you're out of cash. Alright, let's see what you got. Level 17 battle axe. Level 12, but not relic. We could stick to relic quality items actually, now that we are doing quite well, all things considered. Level 26. Lesser. All these are lesser stuff. Let's see. Can you repair? Okay. Harpy. Oh, that looks good. It's level 37 though. That means this game can go really, really high in terms of levels. Oh, I definitely want this one. So I gain plus 4% to, sorry, it gets 14% chance to bleed. I lose the crit, I lose the attack power. No other buffs, but just a lot of damage because of the level. Doesn't seem that good actually. How about this one? Arbitrator. We're not too far from getting this one. It gives 50 crit hit damage bonus. No chance. Gives chance to stagger and increased chance to dismember. Doesn't give the increased attack damage versus humans and non-humans, and no chance to bleed. Looks like the sword that we have right now is actually quite a good sword, huh? I guess it's what it is. So just to be clear, if we want to make this, we need ingots, right? Not plates. Yeah, we need ingots. Ingots makes plates, or makes... Yeah, we just need ingots. You need silver ore. Do we need the other ingots? Nira ingot, sure. Meteorite, silver ingot. Demeritium ingot, okay. And silver. Glowing ore. Interesting. Sell this now. Lesser, Pirun, lesser. Sell those. Velis, oh, no more cash. Oh, those are expensive, huh? Wow. Wow, okay.
So long.
Okay, that's nice. Little upgrade going on there. Now you find the dreamer in the old house, sure.
Watch it, tramp. No regrets, not just
How are we doing? We're an hour in, very nice. Let's keep at it. What happened here?
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of
Jonkier?
those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Not a ghost.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Clouds.
The black ones, huh? Dolls. Just going looting here.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
I think the dialogue's from upstairs.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
What are you? A godling?
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
She doesn't seem like she's dreaming. Some kind of poltergeist?
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
She is repeating the same thing.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Way to the next room's blocked.
drawing of a crib. Paper on a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Is a child that's haunting the place? Well, I guess. There's a doll in the crib downstairs.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Okay.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
There's an oven here. Underground then. There it is.
Boo! Did I scare you?
Not really, no.
Scared you, didn't I?
Wait.
Tell you was scared.
Geralt was scared from
Big
that?
brave man scared of wee
Okay.
little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. Well, not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't
To be fair, these godlings have lost their original homes,
So I decided to give him a scare.
so taking over the city makes
A really
sense.
big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to. I don't. I won't.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Yeah, to be fair, the godling, she was living here before the banker decided they wanted to, buy this place or whatever. So I really wouldn't blame the godling for just making this their home. Found some pretty cool boots by the looks of it. What is that? Piece of rock? Is it a piece of exploding rock? Yeah, I think it's just exploded rock. Okay. There we go. Now she's okay. Hey, can you talk?
Who are you?
Triss Merigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Okay. Let's see. So we're doing this to actually help a godling, which I'm fine with, by the way. It's more concerned about what happens to this in the long run.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Okay.
Truth is, we're already dependent.
I think we kept our end of the bargain. Let's go and talk to her.
I got it now.
The butcher of Blaviken.
Awful pale.
Rain was coming.
Felt it in my bones.
Damn, this city is so well built, like it's amazing.
Shale to the figure. The folk in this
I believe I
Wow.
see a challenger who seeks to subdue.
I see. More fighting going on here.
Take one of their hard zugs. Who knows?
Hey, Whitey. Why'd your hair go white?
Reek's here. Time I went back to sea.
Is it downstairs too? Wow. Wow, this place is huge. Okay. Jeez. Is everyone sick around me? There you are.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
What's it about, actually?
Your gift. Tell me how it...
It's hard to describe. To start with, I ask questions. Try to flesh out.
What do you see in your dream?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies, at times, nightmares or...
So she thinks the dreaming would allow me to know where Ciri went?
Let's begin.
To start with, Tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina.
Who the hell keeps opening and closing the door behind us?
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Yennefer and Triss.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
The Dandelion is this new character we haven't met yet here in this Witcher 3. Alright, let's see how it goes. She's doing knitting. The hell? Uh-huh. Whoa.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary and...
The Rosemary and...
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary...
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
That's a lead at least.
I hope you find your Ciri.
Okay. Well, she was helpful. She's still there. Can we lose this safely? Nah. She's standing on the chair. That's hilarious.
Yes.
Oh, that is hilarious. One great way to load in the NPC. Alright, let's go down. Rosemary and thyme.
vulgar one. I can see it in your face.
What the hell? Hookers? Wait, are these hookers?
Handsome. You always wear tight trousers. You'd know
Yeah,
we paid
they
for
are
that.
hookers. Where's the notice spot? Here. Okay, just gonna take those. Sure, we'll look at those quests later. And I think there's another quest here.
Got an itch,
You? Oh, Nidus.
A witcher? Indeed. Not just some voyage.
Well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war. Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone. Need a strong shoulder.
I mean, sure.
Plan's crazier than it is sane, but there's an irresistible charm.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various
Sounds fine. See it.
Okay, the Black Pearl. That's such a fantastic name. They know exactly why you want that name. Ah, I love this game even more now. Okay, let's spend time. Is this truly the fastest way to it? Might be, yeah. This way? Wait. Marker's showing me this. Couldn't I just go that way? Well, oddly enough. Wait, what? Bandits in here? I was not expecting that. Is that normal? These guys seem to be fine about it. Oh, okay, so that is the Rosemary in Time place you're trying to get to.
Hard times we live in.
Let's go straight ahead.
It's the material world.
Well, say.
I'll never come back, you stinking stagges.
All we wanted was.
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
No. Guess we gotta go into the front door. So this is where we have the stash as well. Whoa.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass.
That's a door for sure.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to put them all out. Care to join me?
Sure, buddy. Say no more.
With pleasure. Given me no choice.
Leave it to me.
Up.
Hey, killed him!
Not good.
Reminds me of a piece of war. Yeah, it was like we never left Bergen.
Come on. The counterattack is not working very well.
Leg it!
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan.
Damn, I like this guy.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shitestorm.
Of course.
Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around.
Prime idea.
Okay. Let's start off with this.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exact. It's his planner.
Dandelion. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some... He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty...
That's what I'm counting on. We should do it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. If you need anything...
Okay. Let's loot this place up. Broken flowers. Whoa, he leveled up from that. That's nice.
Still here?
Just checking to see that...
Actually, glad you're still... Though well she knows the touch of silken...
Molly, keeps things...
A baroness within reach...
Dandelion's not one to...
Yeah. If I didn't know him...
Oh, I doubt it.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off...
Meaning? Huh, true.
You didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's a fool figure it.
Vespula.
That's her. That's her. Yes, soulflake.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs would... Her dad's a Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Word has it her dad's not...
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well...
Okay, that's just some information of locations. I think we can use that and try to locate some of these women. Seems to be the thing we're doing now. Locating whores. Great start. What's here? Are any of these things gonna be worth looting? Yeah, it doesn't really seem much like it. So damn, this is a whorehouse. There's no doubt about that. There's beds everywhere. Maybe we can go further up. Locked. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's probably a thing for later. Alright, let's head out. So let's just check. An hour and a half in, I think we're doing fine. Just need to go and look for some of these horse and try to see what information they can give us. Jeez, okay. Perhaps with their information, we'll get to know this guy a little bit more.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a
I see, they all have their own problems.
Dawson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
God damn.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Guess what?
That's enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
The King of Beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration?
Come on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
That worked?
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you? Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Close to see it, yeah.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours?
What specific?
I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Okay. So I guess he still treated these women pretty okay. Which is why they're we're reasonably nice to him, you know? If they didn't like him, I think we would know. Elves. This is where the elven woman is?
All thumbs today.
Welcome. Do come. I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Gay.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
He can transform. Or is he just gay?
Any better?
Yeah, okay, he's just gay. Yep. That's fine.
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Makes perfect sense.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Okay.
Dandelion
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins. Odd as requests go.
What did you and
Let me think. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have... In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
An alchemist.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad?
You're too late, I fear. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts.
Really?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Fantastic.
I know this is not...
Why do I dress up? I became a tailor instead. I'm a Redanian captain. Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
That's right.
Thanks for your help. And nice to meet you.
I can help.
So, he's a vendor, a clothing vendor.
Glad to take...
Of course.
For a masquerade ball. I do not mind taking one of these. I do not. That sounds interesting, actually. Level 9. My. Yeah, nothing that special really.
So...
Alright, 3 more horse. Let's go. Tretogor Gate.
I serve the eternal fire.
Wait. How far? Quite far. Oh, never mind. You know what? I'll just run up. It's not that far.
Mug like that won't get you a copper.
You guys want to pick up this quest?
Bailiff's a harsh.
Got the courage to...
Readily. You are a mutant.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many?
Hell yeah, flex on him. Flex on the bitch.
There's something to think about, folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth. Put holler at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Was that it? Damn, man folded like a lawn chair. Like Trudeau level of folding,
So his
you know?
mother paid Mr. Ruben, and they let the boy.
You guys wouldn't get it.
Ah.
Wait, which way is faster? I think it makes a difference. Yeah, no difference.
Nothing doing. Something reeks around here.
Sweet thing.
Here's a copper.
Damn, this city is absolutely massive. Oh. Am I interrupting something?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Fine.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him.
You're
grey like my
Will he
grandma.
die?
You don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
You kindergarten. Respect
That's
that.
enough. We're done for today. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if your butt catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. And this one's got a fever.
Temurian.
Wonder where he's from.
Now can we talk? I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest.
Really?
His hand abandoned my need to point at a figure of penicillium. I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in.
Oh.
The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance, but he never came back to see me.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Wait, so really there's no follow-up from her? Really? Okay. Expected there to be at least some information from her. But I guess some are just dead ends. Okay, well. Molly.
What difference will it make?
Your Rosa var archery.
My Greta. All right.
What's happening here?
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here.
Wait, this guy.
I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Fair enough.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Who is her son?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
I'd see.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
We cannot know that
Alright, so where...
Our dear little Molly has a new passion.
Horse racing, so he wasn't kidding.
Exactly where I'm going.
I'll follow you.
If Molly will be there.
Oh no.
This guy's reasonably okay to us, so why not? So maybe this is the last lead we actually need to talk to, because I think this seems to be part of a longer quest. Might just be it. Oh, we already arrived here. That's nice. Because we're looking at horses then.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah, gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volta acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you...
Find a saddle? Say no more.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
Redanian chestnut looks promising.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
So we're gonna be racing these, huh? Well, I mean, I guess we got into this. He gave us an offer. I don't know if this is a one-time thing even.
Don't spare the horse.
Go. Come on.
No, what? Oh shit. Nah, I made a mistake. More than following the lines.
Don't spare the horse. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Block him, block him, block him. Block him, block him, block him, block him. Then cut him. So that's how you beat them. You gotta block them, huh? Okay, interesting. Well, since blocking is a thing, it makes sense for us to fully utilize it. We beat him.
The roach I chose put in a nice run.
The roach.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Superior racing saddle.
Ah, look! Lady Latar has just arrived.
I'm quite happy about that.
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
He's okay, he's decent. Alright, let's see what we got. Something new for Roach. This will be fun. Oh, that's good.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
I'm sure that's the way you heard it.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets, and other such... congregations. Awful tiring, all this. But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at
Blonde.
all.
Okay.
Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
No, doesn't sound like it.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles.
I'm under the impression Dandelion...
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
Oh, that's nice.
Your husband has nothing against it? You're old.
Of course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
Thanks, Molly.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful!
Okay. That's decent. Oh, this dude's here. Do we want to how do we get up there? We had to climb here?
Ah, Geralt.
Gladly.
Yeah, this
I'd
guy,
say the same.
he speeds up my time a little bit, back and forth from Novigrad, so. Nice.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Thank you.
Likewise. See ya.
Oh, he was decent. Actually, I want to know where we went to earlier. What was the place we went to earlier? Is it this? Is it the wheat fields? Is that where we went? I think that has to be it, because that's the only place we didn't have as a marker before, and now we all of a sudden do. So maybe that's where we got teleported to by this guy. I should have checked earlier, but oh well. Okay, anyway, I'm kind of glad we got the Superior Racing Saddle. That's a very nice name to it too. Check this. Jeez, ladies, you guys get blown like a gust of wind whenever I walk by. It's locked. Oh.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa var Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed.
Very funny, Nilfgaardian.
Blasphemous code. Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Perhaps I should have lied, but I don't know about that.
She's left herself nothing. Lovely.
Come on, come on. Never mind. Thought I was up there for a moment. Let's just go around this and see if there's another way. Wait, what?
Interesting.
My darling Rosa, from the very first moment I set eyes upon you, I beg you, muted me even just for a moment. I'll wait by the well in Gildorf, even at immediate dusk. Do not torture. This guy got killed. By who?
Fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady var Atra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, Sugarput. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor.
Okay,
correct?
fine.
Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa var Atra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The var Atras demand the very best. Thus,
Exactly,
we
I mean,
hired a witcher.
two and two together.
To the training room. Now.
As you say, miss.
You heard her.
realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Is that so?
Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the follow me.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ratchet, you're quick.
What? Lost your nerve?
Stop flaunting and fight.
Oh, the attack's a little bit different.
You'll never learn.
Why bother with two swords when you can... Damn it!
Okay.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Didn't we just talk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, in the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
What's wrong with her?
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun.
You're twins, are you?
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, so your sister is a twin?
Stop flaunting and fight.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Ratchet, you're quick.
Damn it!
There we go.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
And that's the sister.
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
I don't know why we had to have a quick action for that one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you
Game just
seen
decided, you know what, we haven't had a quick action in a
Edna,
while. This is the chance. Put it in.
My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
You all want to fight?
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to make sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Dandelion act any
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the art.
What are two young Nilfgaardian aristocrats doing in Novigrad?
Dying of boredom. Papa's a diplomat. He also has many business deals. Takes us along everywhere he goes, and must then find us new tutors in each spot. And so in Novigrad, Edna!
That sophisticated young lady.
We've picked up a few things.
Emperor continuing to push north.
His confidants must be. But Papa...
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war...
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
I mean, if you ask nicely like
Awfully
that.
Convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
So how does this arrangement work? Consulted Zoltan. Okay. Broken flowers. So.
Hey, Swix.
Oh, she's practicing. Okay. So what happens if I do come here, like you said, this time tomorrow?
Okay, Swix.
No, I don't get it. Is this an optional thing? Fencing lessons, okay.
Okay, Swix.
How do I track it?
Okay, Swix.
What do I gotta do?
KSN.
Oh, she's gone. Oh. What's this? Hello?
What?
Okay, he doesn't know. Anything. Nope, nothing there.
Pucker up and kiss my ass.
Why? The horse whistler. She who knows. Deity of the wood. Some kind of a local deity or something. Okay. Nothing unusual here. Okay, let's check this one. Okay. Book. Okay. So the volunteer fencing lessons? Okay. Tell the guard captain. Okay. Gotta go down.
Eternal fire be with you.
Greetings!
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk.
Temple
Near
Bridge.
Guess
Okay.
it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Wait, are we still helping this girl learn to fight swords or some other kind of... She wanna play the different kind of sword fight? I got a feeling she's got other plans. Okay, do we wanna do this? I mean, I don't see if there's any harm to it. So she's there. Can go from this to that, sure. Let's just pick this up. Haunted house. Okay, we don't need to do the haunted house thing now. Here. And fencing lessons? There we go. Haunted house, surprisingly, it has a low level requirement. I don't think anyone could have... I mean, I'm sure someone would have made it here at level 7, but still. Considering all the other quests are level 10 and above, having a level 7 quest all of a sudden just feels kind of, you know, underwhelming.
Stand and fight!
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will
Okay.
be mine!
Sure.
Duly heated.
No! I yield!
Had enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass.
We shall...
Damn, he's not giving up, that dude. Yeah, that dude's not giving up. Like, he's been wanting to prove himself. I have respect for these kind of people who just don't give up.
Over here!
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Makes sense.
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, left, right. Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
What about training?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
She's got other plans. Fine. Let's see where this leads us. This will be an interesting end to this episode, I'm sure, but let's see what happens.
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around...
A duel on the bridge. I love it. Sure.
A duel on a bridge. Like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Never fight a witcher.
God damn, she hit me before I could draw my sword.
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get it?
I was bored.
Boring conversation.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand,
I agree. That's fine.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
Something's off.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you.
Yeah.
Rosa?
There we go.
Shit, she ran off.
She's fast. She outran Geralt of Rivia before I could turn my head. What's she, a steed or something?
Behave, Witcher. Uh-huh.
No, not you, dude.
7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
This idiot.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll tend to her ourselves.
Let me rephrase. Put it in words you'll understand. Piss off.
Well, well. It's not just black ones who tell us what to do. It's witches as well.
Wait, what?
Too bad I listen to neither.
They want to fight us? Are they serious?
Lost your nerve?
Oh, Jesus. Geralt, some restraint.
Understand now why your father insists soldiers follow you around?
So they can save me, as you did.
No, so you won't need saving to begin with. Rosa, those humans died because of you.
What of it? Do you expect me to shed a tear? Observe a minute of silence? They were dregs. They got what they deserved.
I mean, she's not wrong. Honestly, no reason to go and harass people.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings.
You should go home now.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt.
Wait, I'm curious. Could I have answered that differently? I'm curious. I want to know if there's a way for us to keep in touch with his sisters and get more information out of them. Because I feel like the way she retaliated when I told her no wonder people hate Nilfgaardians was very different. And I had a choice there anyway, so makes sense that she'd not be happy with that.
Well.
God damn.
No.
What?
Lesson's over. Remember what you've...
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand.
Oh, seems like it ends anyway. Okay. Oh well, anyway, I'm a little bit more content with that. What's happening here?
Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster.
Monster?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers.
The sewers, huh?
Drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered...
Sure. He's looking for some kind of a sewer monster thingy. Sure, let's do that. Okay, amazing. 7 cats in. We are close to level 14. And we should be able to take a look at some of these other things. Whoa, it's part of the Hearts of Stone expansion and it's level 32 required. That's way too high. Okay, so... Sultan's quest is something we have not done yet. We can go back and try to clear that off. But we'll have to call this an episode here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. It's been amazing. Take care.